Yo, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are live for another show with another live stream, Saeed TV Daily. Hope you are doing well. Please smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. I will with my brother Musa in the building. Musa, what are you saying, man?
I'm here, my brother. I'm here. What you saying? Just another day, just another guy trying to make it happen. Is it?
That's it, man. That's it, man. We're here. Another day talking about football. We're here, man. So please smash a like on the video. Roms will be with us in a bit. He said he'll be here in about 10 minutes. So big up everyone here. And yeah, man, let's get into it, man. The first round of the Euros is over already. That's mad, isn't it? The first games, should I say? The first games already is gone, man. Who's impressed you the most? Because Portugal didn't impress me yesterday. Portugal were poor, man. They were poor.
Yeah, I didn't get to see the Portuguese game. I saw a bit of the Turkish game. I like what Turkey was.
Bro, Turkey. That's why my voice is gone.
Yeah, my
Turkey,
young boy,
bro.
my young boy was out there. You know what I'm saying?
Underwhelming. What a performance, man. Broski.
Like, for me, it's an unpopular opinion, but if I have to be...
You're on mute, Musa. You're on mute.
Yeah, it's an unpopular opinion, but if I have to choose my number 10 for Madrid, I'm not building it around Bellingham. Bellingham needs to go further back. Erdogan's my guy. That, for me, he's like a throwback Özil. You know them type of players.
Facts.
Throwback. That's for me. That I think he's scored in every game he's played so far for Madrid. Or I think he's like I think he's 1-1. He's been scoring in every game he's played for, but. And that's coming back from that little injury. But if you want to be silky and you want to have a baller in that 10, that's the guy for me. You know?
Bro, yesterday I seen his Instagram. I seen his popularity, man. Like, broski, the hype is real, you know, man.
It's real.
To get the ball there, I was like, yo, hit it. And bro,
you know what, Saeed? I think Diallo's got that in him, you know. They need to let him loose, you know. Let Diallo loose. Because I see the similarities. He's got that in him.
Yep. Facts.
Let 100%. Him loose, man. Get him games, man. I'm just hoping that United changes, man. I just hope with the type of players that we bring in, we change the way we play the game, man. I'm just hoping. I'm looking at the Euros and my head can't get out of United. I'm watching the games, but my head's on United side. I'm thinking, bro, are we about to have another season? What are we gonna? Are the players that we want? Are they gonna have good tournaments, or is someone else gonna pick them up? I don't know, man.
Yeah, it's one of them, man. You get me? Because at the end of the day, with Goulet, man, the guy, bro, like he's just so technically, bro, man's the ball sticks to him, and the way Turkey were playing, bro, even the left winger, he's called Yildiz. He plays for Juventus. Or even him, he's a quality. Yeah, bro, tidy, man.
Yeah, I like tidy players, man. And this is why I say, no, I don't want to keep on going back on old wounds. They are what they are. But when you think about the money we spent on Anthony, we could have got these Erdogan's in.
I know.
But half the price. What are we doing? What is Real Madrid doing? I'm sick of this. Is why Ineos, for me, they have to do better, Saeed. Because what's even hurting me more is that Turkish left back was cold as well.
He was cold as well.
This is what I'm saying. Yeah. My thing is this side. This is what I'm saying. That with Ineos, I don't want to see this Brant White thing. I don't want to see you fighting over this guy for 56 because Madrid are not doing that. Madrid are spending 40 million on Camavinga and bringing him in. That type of move.
Facts.
That's what I need to see Man United doing. Going and spend 40 million and bringing in a big boy prospect. Don't waste my time with this English tax, man. Do better than that. And think about it. And if an English player is worth his money in gold, guess what? Madrid come in for him.
Facts.
Madrid come in for him. If there's an English player worth his something in gold, they've tried to get all the best. Anyone that's got anything about him, they tried to get Gerrard. They got Beckham in. You know, they get players in. They got McManaman in when he was on fire.
Facts.
They get them in. They got Jude Bellingham in. They get them in. So if they're not in for them, Man United, calm down. They're not that deep. You know what I'm saying? Calm down.
Yeah,
So
it's true. It's true. But we are in for Joshua Zirkzee. I
I
mean,
like that. I
you
like
know
that.
what I mean? That's a positive sign. Do you know what I mean? Not this player here. We'll get onto him in a bit. But yesterday, Man United explored a deal for Joshua Zirkzee. Interest advanced and dialogue with strikers camp. 23-year-old among multiple options. So just not him only. No club talk yet, but Man United considering approach. Bro, they got to go in quick, man, because AC Milan are watching him, man, and they're about to sort it out. But because of the agent fees, that's where both clubs are a bit hesitant right now. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I'll be
So,
happy with the signing because what I see with this guy is that he can be a replacement for Bruno. He
yeah,
can definitely come on and be a replacement for Bruno. He can also fill in, and he can also be a replacement for is another type of way that in place in terms of playing a false nine and not playing Highland up front. So the fact that we can give Bruno a rest and he can play in that 10. The fact that Hoyland can be on the bench and he can start up front, it's a different type of way. And I think he also allows the wingers in terms of or the forward wingers in Rashford, whoever's on that wing, to also have a bit more of the ball. So I like that. I like that a lot. And it's also more technical. So it tells me that it's more ball playing. Is this Eric Ten Hag ditching what he was trying to do before this track, just purely transitioning? Are we going to become more possession based? Is this Wilcox and them man there putting their stamp on with the type of football that they want to see? So yeah, and then we got the news about Ahmed Diallo is an integral part of the squad.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, man, Jason Wilcox said, "Yo, listen, I'm here to change things, man."
Yeah, I'm telling
you know what I
you.
mean? Because he was a baller back in the day. That's what I got told.
Yeah.
Innit? Like, my man was a baller back in the day. So it's like he's now like, you know, saying, "Yo, listen, we need to let these guys in, man." You know what I mean? Like, ballers have to step into Man United, bro. Like, we can't be doing this thing where we're letting ballers die at Old Trafford, man. Are you crazy?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean, bro? Like, come on, man. Do you know what I mean? And Zirkzee, he's a type of profile. I was thinking, should we go for Tony? But the more I look at Tony, is the more I look at these players. I don't know if they're going to be able to play with him, man. I'll be honest with you, man. I think Tony would be fighting these man, saying, "Yo, pass me the ball, man. What's going on here?"
Yeah. Tony's like, I don't want to disrespect Tony and say that he's not a good footballer, and I think he is. But I feel like I don't know if Tony's a man that you build a squad with or a team with. I feel like if you're on Arsenal and you're trying to get the job done, Tony's someone that's good to have around. And I think Tony also deserves a move. How old is Tony now?
Tony 28.
So Tony deserves a move where he should be picking up big honors in the next 2 years. You know what I mean? Because he's 30 in 2 years. So he wants to be picking up big honors. So I feel like to bring him into United, he's just trying to find their feet. By the time they find their feet, he's 29 going on to 30. Then he's 30 and we're still not there or thereabouts. So I think he also deserves to go into like an Arsenal and get the job done for them and be that extra. You know what I mean? And I think he is where he is. If you was telling me Tony was 24, then it would be a different conversation.
Different story, man.
I'll be like, yeah, but I just feel like his age and where he's at and where we're at, it's just going to be frustration on his part. So I wouldn't go in for that. But I want to see these more technically gifted players who are not all 6 foot. It's not all about height and strength, and it's more about ability and what you can do. And I just feel like if we get in a situation where Jadon Sancho doesn't get sold and he's back at training, and I don't think Eric Ten Hag is going to have any say on Sancho playing at United. So either they sell him or get money, or he's in the squad and they want him playing.
They want him playing, of course. It's a big asset.
It's a big asset.
What? 70 million. You know what I mean?
And I think with people like Wilcox and that in there as well, they're not going to have Sancho in there not being a part of it. So I feel like it's either he gets sold or he's going to be a part of next season. And then if you tell me that he doesn't get sold and we can't get the money, and I think Greenwood will go. You're looking at Sancho, you're looking at Zirkzee, you're looking at Diallo. You know what I mean? You're looking at more younger. And then for me, as much as I like Neves, what do you think about Neves or Simmons?
Bro, for me, I would go and get Simmons, man, because Neves, bro, I'm just not sure about him and Manu in midfield, man.
They're a
Do you know
bit
what I mean, man?
similar. They're a bit similar but different at the same time.
Different at the same time. Yeah.
Yeah, they're a
I
bit
think
similar but different.
Neves is a good player. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like if we're losing Eriksen, we also need a different sort of number 8, man. Do you know what I mean? Number 8.
Simmons is that. I think Simmons is that. Simmons for me.
Yeah, man.
Simmons for me.
We need more creative players, man. Because
now, even surprise us. Even surprise us. Like get Simmons on loan.
Yeah, on loan.
Yeah, and then go and get another midfielder. Get Simmons on loan. Because for me, I feel like whoever gets Simmons on loan, because PSG don't want to sell. You can build a relationship between him and his camp, so that if they do get forced to sell, you're in the like main position to take advantage of it.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, so 100%. This is why I would get him in. I wouldn't be worried about too much. He's a kid that wants to play. PSG keep on signing and doing what they're doing. They're not standing still. The midfield doesn't even really look like they got space for him in it like that.
Yeah,
so I would really get him in, and this is what big clubs do. You know what I'm saying? I'll get him in. I would get him in on loan with the right to buy or an option to buy. And I think is what similar they're trying to do with if they do let Sancho out on loan again this season. It's going to have to be with the obligation to buy. So I'm looking at things like that, and I'm a bit more optimistic with the type of players we're getting linked with. I'll be excited if our first signing was Zirkzee, because it would, for me, tell me, it will tell me the direction that we're going in, and
what style?
Style. You know what I mean? I'll be very gassed, but at the same time, the money that they're asking for is very similar to what they were asking for Gakpo. So just get the deal done. We didn't get the deal done.
Get the deal done, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you know what I mean? Get the deal done, man. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, for me, get the deal done. I just think one of them situations where don't let AC Milan get involved, man, and Kai.
I think if we want him, they can't get him.
Yeah, if we want him, they can't get him 100%.
We say to him, we want him. I think with the Dutch connection that we got, but this is why I would be gassed if we got Simmons and Zirkzee and some of the two of the better Dutch players right now. You know what I mean in the game, and I think to have that influence will be quite good. So I'm kind of excited. And I'm excited to see what. I'm ready to give Erik ten Hag a chance again, say. I'm ready to give him another chance. I'm hoping that the concussion is worn off. I'm getting the t-shirts ready. If it hasn't worn up. But I'm hoping that Ineos came and gave him the smelly sauce and he woke up.
Bro.
Smelly sauce they give boxers when they get knocked out and wakes them up. I hope Ineos gave him that smelly sauce. It woke him up. Oh my days, man. And I'm ready to give Erik ten Hag a chance. I'm gonna give him the chance, not the same chance I gave him when he first came to the club, but I'm willing to give him the same chance I gave him in his second season, where I said, okay, push on. I'm gonna go back. I'm not gonna forget last season because my patience and my threshold was 5 games. Last season I was on him in the first 5.
Yeah.
So this season, you've seen the fixtures. Let's go through them.
Yeah.
Where are we picking up points, Said, in those first 5 fixtures?
Bro, I think for me, there are easy kind of first opening games, but the problem is United, you can never say there's easy games, bro. That's the problem. Do you know what I mean? We've got Fulham. I think we've got who else have we got after that? Brighton away.
15 points.
Then Liverpool. Then we've got Southampton away, Crystal Palace away.
I want 15 points.
Yeah.
I want to win the derby against Liverpool, and I want to beat everyone else. I want 15 points.
Yeah. Bro, it don't work like that. The thing is, man, United is just, bro, like, we remember Fulham, bro. Like, last team got beat. Do you know what I'm saying to you? Who else is out there? Wolves. Bro,
Noureddin said no smelly sauce can wake up this fraud,
Bro, I swear down, bro. Like, it will take a miracle for me to be ten Hag in, man, because I just can't see him improving, bro.
I'm not ten Hag in, but I'm just ready to give him I'm ready to just let bygones be bygones.
Yeah. It's a fresh season. You come in with a fresh mind. Yeah. I'm coming in next season with a fresh mind, but I'm still not like, massively supportive of this manager. You feel me? Because I just don't know what we're getting from him. You get me? Well, I do know what we're getting, and I don't know if it's going to improve. You feel me? So Let's see. First
Brother
first
was
5 days,
arrogant.
you'll realize how the season's gonna go because you'll have all these players. There won't be any injuries because everyone's fit right now.
That's what I'm trying to say. We don't want to hear no nonsense. But like when you're off ends and you can't really talk too much because you're not around your man. Then you see when he was in Holland and Dutch TV, he was back around his man. Then he started talking tough.
He was talking tough, man.
They asked him a simple question like, "So congratulations, you've signed a new contract," and he was like, "Huh? No, not yet. Nope. We've got to discuss that." I was like, "What's going on there?" He's talking tough. You're being congratulated that you've just saved your neck, and you're still out here talking like you've got options. And like he was talking like if he's not happy with a contract, he might not sign it.
Nah, man.
And I'm like, so why are you still here? And I'm thinking this guy, Eric Ten Hag, it's a new Ten Hag. Ever since he heard he was getting fired, we're seeing a new Ten Hag still. He's on smoke. He's on smoke.
It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
On smoke. It's a new Ten Hag.
Oh, Chelsea though, man. What they on though, man? Like, why go on with Chelsea though, man? Like,
Chelsea are scary, man. I'm seeing them linked with man that I don't even know who they are, but they just want
this brother here, they just Atletico Madrid. By the way, I don't know how Atletico Madrid got this player, man, as well. Like, they turned down the offer from Chelsea to sign Samuel Almoridion, a bid from Spain Youth International worth 32 million, fixed fee and add-ons. 20-year-old striker, high among handful of candidates. Chelsea considering to strengthen Enzo Maresca's attack, bro. Bro, this is crazy when you deep it, man.
Chelsea are not playing games. They're just going for all the brothers.
Bro, they're going for the
African Cup of Nations squad. That's what they're on.
Bro, like, big up Rams in the building, man. But I don't understand who is this brother and why they're going for him right now. Like, I'm telling you, like,
Chelsea. See when they do. See Chelsea. It's like when you're going shopping and your brethren picks up something you've never seen, and you're thinking, well, "Why are you picking that up? Do I need to pick that up?"
Or they go to the shops. Or they go to the shops here with a certain shopping list here, and then they end up buying the whole shop. You're like, bro, we only came for this. Do you know what I mean?
That's Chelsea still.
Bro, Chelsea are just, I swear down, bro. Like, yeah, he's Spanish, but come on, man. Let's not act like he's not.
I said he's Spanish. That's African Cup of Nations. Stop playing games.
They said, sign that contract. We need Spanish players. Do you know what I mean?
I said he's
crazy,
Spanish.
Man. But man, Roms, what are you saying about this one? The Chelsea, they bidding him. They want Duran as well. Like, bro, it's meaty though. The strikers are getting it's a bit meaty, isn't it?
Bro, it's just how the mighty are falling, because you can say what you want about them, but come on, you can get better than Duran. And I don't even know how to pronounce my man's name. I'm going to be honest. I'm not even going to attempt to. But you can get better than them too, man. Listen, I feel the frustration from the Chelsea fans, because to be linked with them too, and cool, I know they're probably not expected to do mad things like challenge for a league or whatnot, but there's a certain standard you got to uphold, man. To be linked with them too. Again, like, you see, one thing I'll give to Duran, though, a lot of like modern day football fans have to do GNA in this amount of games. GNA. I think with him, you have to do minutes to goals ratio, because if you check his minutes to goals, I think it's about a goal a game, a goal per 90 or whatnot. So Duran, because he's hardly played, he's been injured, and when he has played, he's scored. But they can do better than them too, bro. They can do much better than them too.
Bro, man, it's crazy. Man.
They're trying to recreate a Drogba. They're just saying we don't know where this Drogba is. We're gonna buy it, but we're buying everyone that looks like drugs.
You know what though? Chelsea strikers, they've not been great, over the years when you deep in. Like, apart from Didier Drogba, they've had Diego Costa. Everyone else, Morata, flop. Higuain, flop. You know what I mean? Obviously, this Jackson brother, is he a striker? Like, people say he's more of a winger. Like, they've really had bad strikers, man, at Chelsea.
They've been saved by their wing play. Their wing players saved them a lot. They've had good wingers.
Yeah.
I mean, it's mad, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's crazy. Like, 40 million package, only chance for Duran players to be included in the deal. Right. Aston Villa are smart, man. Yeah. They said, we'd rather have players in the deal rather than straight player.
Man there. They want some of them type of players there, like Chelsea's got.
Bro, I'm guessing they want Conor Gallagher or something, man. But then again, Conor Gallagher's worth at what, 40, 50 million?
Yeah.
Maybe they want Matson.
And you know what, bro? They're stacked in that position as well. Like I don't know if they need that much central midfielders. So you're right. I think they probably want a fullback because what's his name? I don't think they're that fond of what's the French sheet's name? Come from Everton.
I don't know who that is.
Luca Dean, that's it. I don't know if they're that fond of him, so they might want fullbacks. I think Matty Cash, there's links with him. Away from the club, so that's a shout side. They might even want like someone like Matson in that.
Yeah.
Ain't Matson going back to Dortmund, or is that broke down?
No, he's not signed a deal yet. They have to pay the release clause, so he's going back to Chelsea. Okay. So they have to pay the release clause. Marlon Blake says you don't rate Gakpo, but excited by a player who was dapping up Mickey Mouse because he couldn't get into the squad ahead of Val. Explain yourself. Who's that? He couldn't get what? I don't understand this. Are you talking about Zirkzee? Okay, I don't know.
What's saying?
Wait, who does he mean by Mickey Mouse?
I'm guessing he's talking about my man, isn't it? Zirkzee. You know what I mean? But okay, say no more. But the problem is though, Wout Weghorst is the kind of guy that's always gonna get in a squad because he's got like certain qualities a manager likes. Do you know what I mean?
So, bro, you know what it is? We need to stop doing this, but he can't get in ahead of the squad. It's the manager's opinion, bro. It's literally the manager's opinion. We need to stop thinking a player is better than another player. Because what you got to tell me, what Giroud's better than Benzema? Only reason why Benzema went in that France squad because the Champs didn't like him, and he had that case with I think Nasri and Valbuena and them lot. But you're not going to now tell me Giroud's better than Benzema. But Giroud made the squad. You know, I hate people that say not hate, but I don't understand people that say this player is better than that player because they make the national team. Come on now, let's be serious.
Right.
Bro, facts. 100%, man. You know what I mean? Like, bro, we're seeing Portugal. Look at how bad they were yesterday. And they don't play Neto. Bro, Neto is a baller. And he scored them to goal. Do you know what I mean? What are we doing here, man? You know what I'm saying? I big up Roman Abramovich says, we are no more Chelsea FC. We are Chelsea soccer team. We are done out here. Hate the club is dead. LBH is over for us. FT's owners, I'm done.
Right, they need you back, bro. They need you back.
Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's mad. Man like Rance is in the comments already. He said Weghorst better than Rasmus. I told him. Oh, relax, man.
Yeah, Weghorst is Rance's. That's his guy still.
Yeah, he's this guy, man.
No, I'm not having the king of slide tackling. My man shoots when he slide tackles. I'm not on it. Weghorst, every shot he has is a slide tackle.
No, 1 minute side. I think the chat's misunderstood. I'm not disrespecting Giroud. Big up Giroud. He's France's all-time top goal scorer. What I'm trying to say is you're not about to tell me he's better than Benzema just because he made the team. You can say it's politics, that case with Nasri Valbuena, and that. But you can't tell me he's a better player. That super chat was basically saying Weghorst was better than Zirkzee. That's insane. That's insane, man.
That's mad. That's crazy, man. Yo, that's mad. That's actually crazy. Benzema's cold, man. Benzema's cold, 100%. Right. I big up Winter Surfer. That striker has an 80 million release clause, and they Atletico Madrid want to give him a new contract with a release clause of 120 million. Right, this is crazy, man. That's mad. Yo, that's what I'm saying now. Players are going to be doing this now because they know people like Chelsea will pay that money. Do you know what I mean, bro? That they'll pay the money, bro.
Atletico's that same team. They've been giving people like £200 million release clause and that. They do some madness over there. Yeah, they're that team. They do it to a load of different players. They just think they can. I don't know. It's mad.
Musa, that's a great point because Chelsea fans in the chat helped me out. But I swear, you remember Saul Niguez? And Chelsea would have buy him, but I think they didn't buy him because his release clause was something mad as well. So no,
they always do it. They always do some mad type of like buyout clause all the time. Even Barca do that. Barca put like 400 million on certain players.
Bro, they're crazy, man. You know what I mean? For some reason, United were apparently linked with that Fermin Lopez kid, But then I checked his release clause. I was like, yo, bro, this mad. They're putting mad money on these kids, man. Like that guy, Kobasi, I think he's got 1 billion release clause or something like that. Like, them men are crazy. Like, Barcelona are crazy, bro. No one's ever going to play that, man. No one.
Yeah. I think that one day is just to let you know that we want mad money. So if you're coming to negotiate, just be ready, innit?
Yeah. 100%, man. Nah, 100%. Big up Rance, man. Listen, I think he's like, yo, you know the Firmino role? You know the Firmino role, man? Like, people disrespected Firmino, you know, because, bro, that guy, even though he didn't get the stats here, he's one of the reasons why. I'm not saying that Salah and Mane scored, but, bro, a big reason why they scored as well.
Bro,
Because
he was the linchpin, bro. He was the linchpin. Honestly. Bro, he's my favorite player of the Klopp era, bro. No one, for me, yeah, bro. Other play. That's why I was wearing the Al Ali kit, bro. The minute he cut to Al Ali, I was like, yeah, I'm following my guy with Morris and that. But, bro, he's my favorite player of the Klopp era because Mane and Salah are going to get the headlines that they were the goal getters. They won up. They were the match winners. But for me, without Firmino, I don't know if they do what they do, honestly.
No, facts.
Yeah, 100%, man. Do you know what I mean? I like these kind of players that are linked, man. You feel me, Musa? Like,
bear me, Shai. Bear me.
Yeah, no worries. You know them kind of players that just, you know, facilitate for others, man. Selfish.
I'm gassed for this signing because I think he'll have. I think like he's gonna give, and you saw it. There's something that Wilcox did, I believe. I don't know if he did it or not, but you saw the last couple games. Højlund didn't start. They were like, nah, change it up because it's not working. Change it up. The false 19. And like you said, someone who's a linchpin that can let the wide attackers get in the game. It's a madness. You know what I'm saying? So for me, if you was to get like a Zirkzee in and you go and then get my man, Olise, I'll be like, right, we're not playing games. We're trying to pull out here.
At least it needs to chill, man. At least it needs to just
I'll be like,
hold back a little bit.
So you're trying to put right wing. That's when I definitely know Anthony's going out on loan. Yeah.
Anthony, you reckon he'll go out on loan, though? I don't think he'll have that.
I think if we get Olise in, he'll go out on loan.
Yeah.
I think Man United will become more frank with players. Your game time is going to be limited next season. These are the options you have. Go out on loan. He's young enough, and he's young enough to go out on loan and have a good season, build up his profile again, and have the option to come and fight for a place, or then just say, you know what, other teams want me. I've done my thing on loan somewhere. He's young enough. He's Brazilian, and I think he should. You know what I mean? I think Anthony on loan, maybe not even in the Prem. Let him go somewhere like Italy.
Yeah. Bro, I don't see him, man. I just see him being stubborn. Look how he was on the bench. Man said, I don't want to play left back and that, you know. Bro, you don't want to go anywhere, bro. He's like, yo, man's adamant. I did the most to get here. Do you know? Imagine traveling from another country. You come through the struggle, come through the pain, and you're like, nah, man, man's not going anywhere.
I'm not against having Anthony and Diallo on the right wing next season in a proper system and seeing what and seeing if we play like possession-based football and seeing what can be done. I'm not against it. I'm not against that if we don't get Olise in. But I think if we do get it in, just send a man out along because I think we need to get to a position now where our players are now going up in value, or at least they're holding their value. Because Anthony on the bench for another season and not really playing, you end up start looking around 25 million for Anthony, 30 million, and that's a big. Yeah, that's a big.
I mean, you know what it is though? I would have been so confident not confident, but like I would have been a bit more hopeful for Anthony under a different manager. Let's say Zirkzee or someone who's gonna get the nitty-gritty coaching. But I just feel like what Ten Hag does is he coaches you to a certain level, and then after that he kind of gets bored of you and says, yo, listen, I'm done with you, innit, really. Because you're either not willing to learn or you're just not showing me enough. And he then will like try to say, yo, listen, whereas maybe a De Zerbi be like, yo, I will not stop. Guardiola, look at Guardiola. Bro, the guy don't stop coaching. Yeah. Even like people like Kevin De Bruyne.
That's what Chelsea's just got, though. Chelsea have just got that in their new manager. This is what people don't understand.
Yeah.
Chelsea have just got another person who's just as hungry, just as determined, just as precise. And this is what I'm worried about. I'm kind of agreeing with you in terms of being worried for Anthony that we haven't got a new manager who's going to come and try and get the best out of him. Because Ten Hag might have already closed off. Or can we look into these reports saying that United might be looking to change Erik Ten Hag's number 2? Could we be getting a new coach in? You know what I'm saying? If we're getting a new coach and that can change everything. Because I don't think Erik Ten Hag is doing as much coaching as he should be. Or is he going to go back to coaching now? Or is it going to be like, listen, bruv, you're not running this part of the club no more. You're not doing that. Get back to coaching. You're the head coach. Do you think we're going to see more of Erik Ten Hag coaching this season than what he has been because he's been trying to go like he's running around managing everything in the club? or are they going to replace his number 2 and get in a new coach besides Erik ten Hag, who maybe is a bit similar but different to him?
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I'm saying?
100%, man. I feel like for me, it's one of them where, you know what I mean? There's options there, but I don't know. I just feel like for me, we're at a crossroads now with Anthony. Like, is he going to use him? Is he going to prioritize him now? Does he know that if he favors him over certain other players, he's going to get the wrath from the fans? Because now the fans are like, yo, you got a new opportunity now. We don't want to be seeing the same mistakes. Like, I don't know if the fan base do really have faith in him like that, bro.
Anthony or Ten Hag?
Anthony.
I think Anthony, his body language last season, and I think this season, if we don't get Olise in, I think Anthony will back him. One thing I like about Anthony, he backs himself, you know, he believes in himself.
Yeah,
and I like that attitude. He backs himself. And remember that game when he was against Chelsea or someone where he hadn't played for a minute and he came on and he was our best player. He was on fire. He was up and down. I can't remember who it was. He made it was a period where he was out for a bit and he came back towards the end of the season. But I do believe that Anthony believes in himself. He has a high level of self-belief. I think he also, Modric is better at signing than Anthony. Yeah, I don't know.
Modric is finished, bro. That brother there.
But he's another one, though. He's got ability.
Yeah, but the problem is he ain't got the kind of like, bro, it's a weird one with Modric. He doesn't think like, bro, he's like, you think, he's got the ball here. He's not like, you know, when you look at his dribbling, right? It's like, it's there, but it's not there. You feel me? Like, you feel like he's got the pace to kind of go past people, but he just runs. He's a bit like these kind of runners now that just look up and start running. You feel me?
You know what he's saying? He reminds me of a young. He reminds me of a young Raheem Sterling before Pep got hold of him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So this is why I feel like this new manager might actually say, look, you've got all the attributes, but listen, this is like, you know what I'm saying? Systems, like these type of managers are important.
Did you watch Leao yesterday? Leao, man, it's just so frustrating. Like, people saying, oh, he had a decent game and he was the only one sorting things out. But even Leao, man, his end product is poor. Decision making is poor. Like, yeah, he wants to try and do things and he wants to try and build something and whatnot. But bro, like the situation when he's coming in, it's like, bro, like, come on, man.
Yeah, you know it's a bit difficult. Sometimes these players can be a bit difficult because I think as well we're taking wingers away from the modern style or the style that we want new wingers to be in terms of beating your man and getting the ball into the box. Now they're asked to do a lot more, and I think sometimes it overcomplicates their role. And this is what you tend to find, or sometimes you find a lot of cutbacks and there's no one there to finish it off. I just feel like it's the way the game's going because more and more wingers are becoming more frustrating unless you're a winger that has that cut in and top bins in your pocket where you can cut in and always top bins it. Because a lot of wingers like Mahrez had that. Had that, I'll cut in and then iron Robin. I think when you're that type of winger, then it kind of gets you out. It kind of gets you out of trouble. But again, I think the game's become a bit over complicated. But the reality is this: if you have 4 or 5 cutbacks in a game and you have a top striker, the likelihood is he's going to get you 2 or 3 assists.
2 or 3 assists.
Minimum. Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah, because you've got a top striker that's going to be at the end of that, and it's going to turn your crack into an assist. So I don't know. It's quite hard, but I do believe getting in the right managers and the right coaches are going to have a massive impact on people like Modric, Anthony. Massive impact. And I feel like we've seen it with someone's mentioned here, we've seen it with Saka as the type of winger. Yeah, Saka's nice. But again, what's this? Pedro Neto or Olise?
For me, bro, I like Olise, but Pedro Neto excites me, man. He excites me, man. Do you know what I'm saying, man? But again, he relies more on his pace and power as well. Like, he's got good dribbling, but then Olise is just so good technically. Like,
Olise is nice as well.
Pace. Do you know what I mean? Like, he could just play.
I think Olise, he's a street baller, but I think he will also surprise you like the way Camavinga has in that. I think Olise can play more than one position. Yeah. Yes, I think we've seen a limited Olise at Crystal Palace, and even in that limited football that we've seen him in position, he's been different levels. I thought you put an Olise in a top team with a top coach. Not to say the coach they got now isn't good, but I think you put him around better players. I
Yeah.
think you see a different Olise. You know what I'm saying? And it's arguable that Wolves are sly, you know. They got some ballers in that team, you know.
Yeah, Wolves, bro. Are you mad, bro? They got
They're
players.
sly.
Bueno, they got my man Joao Gomez. They got my man
Yeah, they got
Neto
ballers.
Cunha, bro.
So you can argue that Neto's
yeah.
around better players than Olise. And they
Yeah.
just hijacked that kid that Chelsea wanted. Was he a left
Bro,
back?
Lima.
Yeah.
That's a big listen. That for them is a big sign.
There's a big South American pool for players or that type of player in Wolves.
Yeah.
What's the reason?
Bro, I don't know, you know. I think it must have been like either just getting there ahead of him or the agents or whatever. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know. I think it said something about, let me see here now. Because I remember David Honesty reported it the other day.
There's a big pool over there, like for that type of player. And obviously,
man.
Portugal and Brazil, they're a bit similar. I think the Portuguese were one of those
5.5-year contract, man. That's mad. 5.5-year contract they gave him, yo. So he's gonna be one for the future.
Why did he choose them over?
I don't know, you know. It's about reaching the agreement. You see these clubs here in Brazil or wherever they bought him from. They're not asked about who pays the money. They're just asked about who gets the money in first. So it don't matter if it's Chelsea, Real Madrid, whoever it is. Do you know what I mean? They just want the money coming in straight away. And obviously, I don't know if Pedro Lima wanted like Wolves, but fair play. He said, yo, listen, I'm going to leave anyway. There's a lot of Portuguese, Brazilian players over there anyway. So it's not as if I'm going somewhere where I don't know. Like, he's got Joao Gomez there. He's got a couple of the players that are Portuguese over there anyway. So it's not as if he's alienated from there. Also, what's his name? What's that agent called? That big agent, man. George Mendes.
Yeah, George Mendes. He's got
George Mendes. Yeah, he knows the club as well. He's got a lot of agents over there. So, yo, bro, man, them man are stacked, bro. Them man are, you know what I'm saying? Them man, they know what they're doing over there, man. They know what they're doing. Do you know what I'm saying? I big up to Strasbourg Steve, man. Hope you're well, man, bro. He said, what you like Kenan Yildiz for Turkey? I think Juventus going to give him more minutes than Allegri did. He could be a very special player. Bro, he was so tidy, man. He was a left winger for Turkey yesterday.
Left winger,
proper player. Proper. You get me? He did better than that other player, Kvaratskhelia for Georgia, man. He played better than him. Do you know what I mean? That he's meant to be worth.
I want to watch the Turkish game again because I was in and out. I was watching bits of it.
Bro,
I want to watch.
Ballers. The whole team was balling out, man.
I like Turkish players.
Players, bro. They just got that, bro, man. That style about them, man.
Yeah, they're ballers. They're ballers.
Turkey players are exciting, bro. Especially the forwards. The forwards are always exciting, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Kavra was shocking, man. I couldn't believe it. Man. Do you know what I mean?
Who's playing today?
Who's playing today? I think Germany, Hungary today.
England?
Germany, Hungary.
Ain't England playing today?
Nah, England are playing on Thursday, I think. Yeah, Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. Bro, you know, a lot of people were talking about the Portugal game yesterday, yeah. And they were saying like Ronaldo, they're trying to just force Ronaldo in the team, you know. Like, but it didn't, bro. It didn't work out, man, because bro, like the system was so bad, man. But I don't know, guys in the chat here.
Martinez, bro. What's wrong with
Martinez? Bro, Martinez, yeah. They Shums and Southgate, bro. Them man there do not deserve to be flipping, what do you call it? To be having them superstars, man. Like genuinely, you know, the certain manager don't deserve to be managing these kind of teams, bro. Yeah, these men are just, yeah, bro. It's crazy, man.
He's had two serious teams in Belgium and Portugal with superstars, and
man.
He hasn't done what could have been done. To say the least.
Nah, Ronaldo, bro. Listen, man. For me, he's a good goal scorer. Don't get me wrong here, but it feels like to me they're trying to put him out there. And bro, and by the way, he kept coming in deep. He wasn't staying up front, and it's like he played the whole game. By the way, is Martinez going to play every single game? Do you know what I mean? Because there's other players on the bench. João Felix is on the bench. Pedro Neto's on the bench. Do you know what I mean? There's some ballers on the bench, you know? Do you know what I mean? But obviously, Ronaldo's Ronaldo, innit? You can't drop him, can you?
But he was dropped for the World Cup. It's my man that's brought him back. It shows you that my man doesn't really have no backbone because he was dropped for the World Cup. Yeah, Martinez don't really have it because the last coach weren't playing that stuff, and they done well. Ramos was on fire, bro.
Yeah. Bro, they had ballers. Bro, their team is stacked, Portugal, man. Their team is stacked.
Right? Ronaldo should just be more of a senior player in the squad that comes off the bench, and also, especially when the legs of the opposition have gone, and also someone for morale, just to know that you've got the legend in the squad. But he shouldn't really be starting in front of these youngsters like that.
Yeah.
It's going to mess it up. He's definitely going to mess up to the next step because there's only so much you can do. Maybe if you look at the team you're playing and you think it's a lesser team, you can afford to play him, but you still shouldn't really, because it says a lot. You're not giving hope to the new. Yes, I get it, it's Ronaldo, but still, I think Ronaldo coming off the bench and being a part of the team.
You know what? Even for me, Bernardo Silva was so bad, and then basically, there was this discourse online yesterday, that was saying like, yo, all of City's players, are not performing in the Euros. Is this an uncomfortable conversation that we gotta have? Do you know what I mean?
Maybe not. It depends. But like, again, I think like I saw something earlier. Pep Guardiola, was it the Bolton something like a basketball team coach that he was giving tactics to?
Celtics.
Yeah, Boston Celtics.
Yeah,
and he's made them have one of the best defenses in or transitions in the league in the NBA. So Pep's a genius, man. Man, don't just got to understand. Bro. Sometimes it's the same thing that used to happen to Arsene Wenger players, where they used to leave Arsene Wenger's system and then just look ordinary in other teams. I think there's an effect that has that with Pep because of the way they play, because you're looking at all these players out of his system and they kind of struggle. So it's not that they're bad players, but again, it reiterates that if you have top quality players with managers who can't create the best systems to get the best out of them, you will just look average. And this is another thing that we say. This is why sometimes it's not just about the players, because it's easy to say it's the players. If that was the case, then everyone will be blaming the players. I don't blame. I'm just saying that if there's a manager in Pep who brings these players together and puts a system together that gets the best out of them, it just shows you that a manager and how he approaches the game is important. So I'll be looking at the manager. Let's look at the managers of these national teams that they're playing for. Who's the manager? You've got Gareth Southgate. You've got Martinez.
Yeah.
Who's the Belgian manager?
Martinez. Martinez is the Belgian manager.
No, he's not. He's at Portugal now.
Oh, Belgian manager is who is it? I think it's a random guy now. It's random guy.
That's what I'm saying, because he's not getting the best out of Doku and them, man. So it's like, it's difficult. It's difficult.
Yeah, listen, it's about managing as well, man. Do you know what I mean?
Managing important. This is why when Man United fans are like, it's the players. I'm like, it's not, brother. It's not just the players. And see, when they come, and this is that same nonsense where Man United fans will say, even if Pep Guardiola had this squad, he couldn't get the best out. Oh, my Lord.
Bro, this is what I hate that narrative, man. It's like, yo, no manager can get the best out of these players and da-da-da-da. But, bro, we're just not being coached.
Tell me if Pep could play Bruno in a false nine and had Diallo, Sancho, all of these type of ballers, Mainu, Eriksen. You know what Pep will make Eriksen look like? Yo, Matt. You know what?
Bro, Eriksen. He just tell him, yo, stay in that 10 row. I want you staying there.
Don't move.
Do you know what I mean?
You know, you hear what Pep says. Pep says, I don't care if you lose the ball. I care when you don't try. Like
when you don't try. Yeah.
Try.
It's about the right areas, though. It's about the right areas and where you try. Do you know what I mean?
That's it. Like, this is why I don't really get into it no more, because some people have accepted bad management and bad coaching and then started to blame. Bruv, you know how hard it is to get to play football in the Premier League? It's from the minute percentages to get there. Then you get there. Do you know how hard it is to then get to like a top 4 side? Then you get into a top 4 side and man says you're not good enough. All right.
Bro, he says you're not good enough, you know.
All right. I just leave it. All right, cool. These men are crap. All right, cool. They can't do it. This is why I'm not fussed. Even the right back situation, I'm not really fussed about it. I'm not, we have to get rid of Wan-Bissaka. We have to get rid of Delo. Cool. He's our starting right back. I'm cool. But in terms of a backup of Wan-Bissaka, I'm not fussed about that. There's other positions. I'm more fussed about Luke Shaw and his injuries.
Yeah, Luke Shaw. Yeah. Facts.
Luke Shaw scares me because managers give him better chances.
Bro,
He scares me,
man. He must be a nice guy, man. He must be collecting the cones, man.
No. Luke Shaw. Do you know who nearly got rid of him? We flopped that. Who nearly got rid of him? Jose. Jose nearly got rid of that Shaw, and they didn't let it happen.
No, they didn't let it happen, man. You know what I mean? There's a couple of players in that Jose Mourinho era that could have went, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. Do you know what I mean? It's mad, man.
Jose tried to get rid of him, man. We would have been better off keeping David Blinn.
Bro, we let go of Daley Blinn, man. He's still playing now,
Yeah, Daley Blinn would have been better off.
He's in the Netherlands squad right now.
Yeah. Blinn would have been better.
Yeah, he's still not training, bro. I think they just brought him in, because they needed a left back in it. They couldn't go out without no left back in it. That's why they brought him in it. Do you know what I mean? That's why they brought him, bro.
That's a mess.
Said, we can't go out with no left back. Do you know what I mean?
That's a mess.
Man said, stop the Ronaldo hate. I'm not stop. I blame the manager most importantly. The manager for me is the one that I'm looking at the most because
this brother's trolling us. Stop trolling us and trying to gaslight us. How can we hate a 40-year-old striker? If we're saying a 40-year-old striker should not be starting who plays his football in Saudi Arabia, you're saying we're hating? Come on, bro. We're not talking about Ronaldo at Madrid. We're not even talking about Ronaldo at Juve. The Juve Ronaldo, I'll be like, yeah. We're talking about the Ronaldo who's ended up in Saudi Arabia and he's playing to a certain standard, which he's still doing his thing. And we're thinking that he's struggling with some of the better within at the European level.
Yeah. Yeah, 100%.
That's not hate.
Look, this one here, Craig Hope, Luke Shaw will not train with England teammates this morning. He will continue individual program elsewhere. Bro, he might be low-key cooked, He might be low-key done, Like, generally. Jack Wilshere was the same, man. Jack Wilshere called his career early. He said, yo, man's done now, man. You know what I mean? It could be the same with Luke Shaw. You know what I mean? Like, your body just can't, you know what I mean? The injuries have just caught up to you, bro. I don't know. Do you know what I mean? But yeah, guys, get these likes up, man. There's 800 of these in here. Not even 300 likes, man. What are you lot doing, man? Get them likes up.
Guys. Get the likes up. Get the likes up.
Man. Do you know what I mean?
Even France, a quick one I wanted to ask you about. Is France missing Paul Pogba?
Bro.
Because the man them said that Pogba was carried by this man, carried by that man. Now he's not about. Is France missing?
That midfield is dead. Rabiot. Kante, I can't lie. Kante did his thing, Kante was still. Bro, Kante was balling out, but bro, when you just got no seasoning on the food? You know when there's no seasoning?
Yeah.
And it's just bare dead. Yeah. And it's dry. And it's, do you know what I mean, bro? Like, bro.
Guys weren't rating it. That's the problem. Guys weren't rating Pog, saying, he was carried by Kante. He was cool. He's not there now. Bruh, the balls are not balling like they used to from the middle of that park. Pogba's a different kettle of fish. You know what I'm saying?
I swear down. I was just like, yo, there's not one player that could just ooze that kind of class and just go skip past a few man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Pogba's he's a show horse. He gallops in the middle of the park.
Yeah, bro. He just gallops, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Rabiot's limited. Like, I don't know who they got in midfield, but like they got the Fafana.
Chiellini's injured, isn't it? Where's Chiellini? Chiellini's out the game.
Chiellini, you don't rate him, man. The manager don't rate him.
No.
But even Chiellini's not a Paul Pogba, you feel me? Like, he's not a Paul Pogba.
He's
not. Do you know what I'm trying to say? Like, it's not, bro. Do you know what I mean? And you got players like Dembele, bro. Dead, bro. Dead. It's mad.
Dems is, I don't know what happened to him. His thing's different.
Do you know what I mean, bro? And yeah, listen, don't get me wrong. They were in the final. Don't get me wrong. I think Mbappe was unbelievable that tournament. But I'm just saying, though, like now it still feels a bit different. You feel me? Do you know what I mean? Like it's one of them where the midfield is just not. It's not there, bro. There's something very, very much missing in that midfield. But I don't know, man. They'll get in the groove in the final rounds. Right now, it's a bit stale. But they'll find themselves in the latter.
The manager doesn't help though. He's another one of them that waits for individual brilliance.
Individual brilliance. That's it. Exactly. Yeah. You see what I mean? He's another manager that there is the tactics here, but he allows the players to say, right, go do what you want. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? You go win us a game. Yeah, we got enough quality for you to fail, bro. Like He was 2-0 down in the final. He took certain man off. Boom, they started playing. Do you know what I mean? He said, yo, I can afford to change the team in the flipping 35th minute, was it? In the first half, he took the man off. Said, yo, you man are coming off. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Saeed, you rate Switzerland. Yeah, Switzerland are good, man. I was surprised, man. I thought, yo, Switzerland, are they coming towards their kind of cycle, similar like Croatia? But nah, bro, they got, and Bolo up front. Got a couple of decent players, Switzerland, man.
Oh, my man played for them. The hitter from Newcastle.
Which one?
Where's does Hijack play for?
Now he plays for Sweden.
Sweden.
Yeah, Sweden didn't come, man. Sweden got a talented team as well, but they didn't make it. They didn't make it, bro.
Sweden
didn't make it. Who else didn't make it? Norway didn't make it. Do you know what I mean? Like these couple of Scandinavian teams didn't make it, man. Do you know what I mean? The standards are high, man. You know what I mean, bro? If you don't do well in the qualifying, bro, like you got a good, maybe, let's say, for example, good attack, yeah, but you haven't got a good defense. And the mentality is shit. Do you know what I mean? So it's one of them.
Pre-season start?
Pre-season next month, like around this time next month. Do you know what I mean?
This time about 4 weeks away.
Yeah, there was some news about Bruno, by the way. Man United, a new contract for Bruno is not a priority for Man United, but the club would be open to a renewal if he stays beyond the transfer window. Do you reckon he's going to leave, or do you reckon he's going to stay?
Bruno, I think Ten Hag staying.
Yeah,
will have a big impact on Bruno staying.
Yeah.
Just because of the fact that I think Ten Hag has a lot of trust in Bruno. I think had he left, it might have been an opportunity for Bruno to also, start a new challenge. And then I think it will depend who comes in for Bruno, who wants him. Is it one of those legendary teams where Bruno will be proud to wear the shirt?
Yeah.
I think Bruno at Juventus will be mad. Yes. And I think Bruno winning everything that you can win in Juve will be a nice career. Like winning the league, winning all their domestic cups over there, and also playing in Champions League football or competing. But I think Bruno to play somewhere there at that level will be something nice for Bruno. You know what I mean? I think a team like that, even Bayern, I don't think Bayern would be, to me, as good as winning things like Juventus, because Juventus is a legendary shirt. That shirt, in your accolades of I played at United and I won 2 trophies. I went to Juve and I won everything over there. I think it's a nice career to have. Bayern, it's not a bad look, but I think Juve and what they're trying to do will be a good move, and maybe something like that he might say, or even Inter. But I think one of those Italian giants will be a good shout for him.
You know what it is, though, man? I see. Listen, Florian Wirtz is going to be going somewhere. I don't know where, but you see these number 10s that are coming out now. Xavi Simons, you got Musiala. I feel like the number 10s are starting to now breed in the game now. You feel me? Like it's one of them. But obviously you got players like Mason Mount, who I don't believe is a 10. You get me? Like he's a Roman kind of 8. Like he's a wing fielder. But right now, I don't know. Juve. It depends on how Thiago Motta plays, man. Because, bro, like I look at certain players and whatnot. Like, do you know what I mean? Like you're seeing the elegance of these number 10s now, man. Do you know what I mean? Look at the way they are, man.
Elegant. Mount is never a number 10. Mount was meant to be a poor man. What's that? Is it Weldon? What's my man that used to be at Liverpool? Dutch one.
Yeah. Which one?
The Dutch
Wijnaldum.
Yeah, he was meant to be a poor man's Wijnaldum. You know what I mean? That's what he's meant to be, a poor man's Wijnaldum, where he's in that 8 role. He can do a bit of everything, but he's not a 10, because Wijnaldum was never a 10. You know what I mean? But he could get you goals, and he was definitely good at what he does. And I think I just feel like we were all wrong for Mount. Mount would have done better at Liverpool or something. We were just all wrong for it.
Facts, 100%, man, 100%. Fabrizio did say Man United are still looking for a midfielder. Do you know what I mean? Like, so I don't know, man. I believe for me, I looked at Onana's performance the other day. I thought he was quality. Fofana's still around.
Onana, what? The Belgian?
Belgium. No,
Onana's good
Fam.
side. I'm not
Onana, yeah, you know what? You know what it is with me with Onana, yeah? Like, I don't know what it is, but I just sometimes I get a little bit underwhelmed when I watch him for Everton. I'm like, yo, like, man's more of a destroyer. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, he can do the box to box thing, yeah, but he's more just to kind of cut out the danger, intercept. You know what I mean? Use his athleticism. You know what I mean? Like, I don't see him because I know at United, bro, we're gonna be a team that has to dictate, and when you need to pass through the lines and that, and you need to dictate play, and you need to. You're the one that has to have the impetus. Is he the kind of guy that you want to have? Some players are just good for what they are in their club.
My question is this.
Yeah.
I need to know the psyche of the manager at Man United.
Yeah.
Does he believe that how old is Casemiro?
He's 32 now.
32. Does he believe that Casemiro has still got a good 18 months in him at this level?
Yeah.
If you do, then go and get me a different type of 8. If you believe that Casemiro has still got it in him, and you've seen the evidence of that, and it was just because of having a bad season and the team having a bad season, if you're going to play Kobe Mainoo, Casemiro, and you want to get another 8 that can also play like an 8-10 role, a Simmons or whatever, then I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
Because you believe Cass is going to be that man again that we saw before. But if you don't believe in Cass and you need to replace that ASAP, then I don't know. I'm not sure what type of. I'm not sure if Neves does that. João Neves. I'm not sure if is he that Cass role.
You know what it is with João Neves though, man. You know what it is. People say height's not a thing in the Premier League. You need, but you can't have Mainoo and Neves in a midfield. I just can't see it, bro. Like. In a midfield there, bro, I just think they will lack the physicality. You feel me? We'll get run over. On
but
the ball,
keeping Casemiro though, it's a game changer. If you're going to keep Cass and have Mainoo and Neves,
and now Kaz is saying that he wants to stay now. Apparently, Kaz is coming out saying, "Yo, I wants to stay and play."
I want Casemiro to stay.
I believe I would rather keep him than rather sell him. Do you know what I mean? Like, I would keep him for one more year. Do you know what I mean?
For me, our negotiations, especially with Everton for Brant White, should be including Harry Maguire. Why are we not trying to get Harry Maguire to Everton?
Bro.
Why are we not telling Everton, cool, Brant White, we're going to give you 40 M's and Harry Maguire? Why isn't that a conversation?
Bro, that's what I was thinking. That's what I'm thinking. The manager likes him. The manager wants to keep Maguire, I believe.
You know what I mean? But that should be done now. The manager stuff should be done. The club should be looking at. We've got Scott McTominay, because if I'm looking at English players who are actually worth some money and who other squads will actually want in the Premier League, I think we can get money for McTominay. We can get money for Harry Maguire, because unexpectedly they had individually they both had quite good seasons last year.
Seasons,
You know what I mean? So we should be able to go in there and demand some type of money for these two players. So go in there, demand the money, get it over the line, and then get in someone like a Brant White, and then keep Cass. I don't mind keeping Casemiro. And Eriksen is doing Eriksen things in the Euros.
Yeah.
Everyone told me my man was dead, but I'm seeing him doing Eriksen things.
10. I told people, man, play him in his right position. Bro, this crazy, man. Everton won. Yeah, that's the problem. Everton won 55, 60 million. That's a problem.
Yeah, we'll give him Harry Maguire 40 million or 35.
That man want 50. This is crazy, bro. Like, bro.
After they stole Gardner off us for a change. These men
they sold Gardner for like 10, 15 million. Bro, we don't sell well. That's our problem. Chelsea, I'm telling you now, Gallagher is going to go for 50 million.
Yeah.
Maatsen, obviously, he's got a release clause, so it's different. Who else are they selling Chelsea? Who else are they selling?
They're going to get money. They're going to get money. They're going to get money.
Bro.
They're going to get money. Even Everton, if Everton was selling Gardner now, they will be demanding 40 million minimum.
Bro, listen.
Minimum.
40.
Minimum.
40.
And we're talking about 40 million for Sancho, Champions League finalist.
Bro, do you know what I mean, bro? Like, it's mad. It's crazy, guys, man. Generally, it's crazy.
If I own these assets, I will not be doing
That's why I hope Omar Berrada comes in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because he apparently he got some sort of scholarship or something. I don't know. He said apparently we're not going to spend. We're not going to overspend. You feel me? and we're not going to overspend this summer.
That's what I like.
Yeah, that's what you like, innit? But
That's
it's
what I
like,
like.
I hope also, like 40 million, I still can't believe, like, if there's a bidding war, if say now, yeah, Atletico Madrid, Juventus, and let's say another club are all in for Sancho, bro, then you should start the bidding war. If one club is only in for Sancho, then you say, right, cool, take the 40 million because only one club's involved. But if there's several clubs in for Sancho, bro, 40 million.
Listen, see that Simmons.
Sorry.
You see Sancho. Do you know that Dortmund had him playing like Simmons for them?
Yeah, I know.
In the middle of the park.
Yeah, I know.
He was doing the Xavi Simmons thing in an 8 for them. When he was terrorized, when he had the most take-ons, he was doing it from deep.
Yeah.
In that semi-final against PSG. So how do we have someone who's been playing in the 8 position at Dortmund? Yeah. Having the most take-ons, doing what he's doing, showing you that he has the ability. And then we are trying to sell him for 40 million, where PSG have a player like that on loan who they would want at least 70, 80 million for.
70, 80. Easy.
That's the question I asked. Sancho's 24 years old. The club should be saying, we want no less than 50, 60 million for this player. And if we're not getting it, we will get that usage out of him. He's 24 years old. He's a player with all the ability and more to deliver. Get the job done, man. I don't want to listen. Don't sell these players if they've got the ability. I get it if you ain't got the ability, but the brother's got the ability, bro.
Bro, the brother's got the ability, man. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy, man. Myrtle wages tax, you know. Man said Myrtle, you know. Bro, you know what it is though? The idiots though, they could be fucked, you know, from the Glazers down doing like, you know, man like John Myrtle. Like, they've got to get rid of the you know, like now, yeah, you know, these clubs here, they're probably thinking that John Myrtle's still there and that. Do you know what I mean? So it's like they got to let them know, yo, John Myrtle ain't here anymore. Yeah. That man that was there before, like, you know what I mean, bro? Like, you got to tell him, you know what I mean? You got to convince them that, yo, things are changing. Yeah. It's a new regime now. We're not the same people, but they're thinking like the same people.
Now you have to, and this is the way you go on, like, and I think the best way to do it is the way we deal with Everton. We want 35. All right, cool. You're not happy with that. We give you a 40 million. You say no. See you later. Assalamu alaikum. Quickly.
Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, gone. Keep it moving. Turn up with the next minute. We're just turning up with euro or something. £45 million deal agreed for euro from nowhere. Wake Everton up. Bro. You know what I'm saying? This is how we should be moving. Like, we're linked to a player. We put a bid in. We put a second bid in. They play games. Within 24 hours or 48 hours, you hear we've just signed a new player in the same position.
Yeah.
Get the job done. Gay is from Palace. I'll pay 55 for him.
Bro, Gay or Tadeem? Gay or Bradford? Which one do you take?
Gay all day, every day.
Yeah.
For me.
But I don't know. You know what it is with me? I just don't know if, like...
You know what I need, Saeed?
Yeah.
I need a timber. Someone who is a centre-back but can play right-back. I need cover. So you could say to me, we're going to let Aaron Wan-Bissaka go back to Palace and get Gay in, and then get him on a cheap, and let Wan-Bissaka go back, knowing that if we needed cover on right-back, Gay could step in.
But Palace aren't going to sell Elise, Eze, and Gehi in all one summer. It's impossible. They are not going to sell. I don't think they're going to sell 2 of them.
Unless they're like Brighton and they know they've got the next one coming through. We just don't know because we're not watching. They might be thinking to themselves, we've got a kid right now who all the coaches are saying is going to be better than Gay.
Yeah.
All the coaches are saying that. And they're thinking to themselves, you lot don't even know what's going on here. And that's what some of these teams are, because because they don't have the money to go out there and buy the biggest players, they've got their ear on the ground on who are the best up-and-coming players, especially here in London. London's got a pool of excellent young players. And I think a lot of these clubs like Palace and that pick them up. So for me, Palace might already have the next best thing coming through, and we just don't even know it. Kambwala can play both. I like Kambwala,
Yeah, Kambala can play both, to be fair. You know what
I
mean?
like
Yeah.
him.
Big up
I like
Futo.
him.
Yeah, you're right. Kambala can play there. Why is no one talking about Tomori? But you know what it is though? I reckon Milan have like they've sorted him out, man. They've made him feel like he's like one of
No,
them.
I saw someone linked to him tomorrow. I think it was Newcastle.
Newcastle.
I saw someone linked with Tomori.
Let me see that.
Someone was linked with Tomori. I can't remember who I saw.
Tomori. Let me see this.
A couple of days ago.
I don't think so. You know, he's one of their own, man. Do you get it?
He's serious.
I think he's one of their own, man. You know, Tomori.
I think Newcastle.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Newcastle in talks with AC Milan defender.
Is it?
It was
I don't
Newcastle.
know, you know. They to be fair, they need about two centre backs because all of theirs get injured every year. Do you know what I mean?
Tomori's the Newcastle one, and this is why I said people will be shocked because he's one of them ones there who, if you really, because he's out of sight, out of mind, but is Tomori better than Brantford and Guy?
Yeah, Tomori, 100%.
This is what I'm saying.
That's
what I'm saying. But because he's out of sight, out of mind, and he's not picked, no one's really pennying it. But you could be able to go in there and strike a deal for 40 M's for
Bro, we used to get these players. Remember Fergie would get these players like Chris Smalling and that.
Yeah.
Remember Chris Smalling? He was a steady Eddie, man.
He was
a
steady.
good player, you know. I
was
remember Ricky, big up Ricky, man. He was like, yo, we sold Chris Smalling. We got Maguire. He's better than Maguire. I remember, I swear down. I remember I was outside the stadium. I don't know if Rance was there. Big up Rance here. But I was outside the stadium there, and he was getting cussed for it, Ricky.
Yeah.
Ricky was getting cussed for it. He said, yo, Small is better than Maguire. Yeah. And we sold him. And Small is still playing in Roma, you know, at a high level, starting.
No, Smalling is better than Maguire. I don't care what anyone says to me.
Bro.
Smalling is, and he's proven it. Man just didn't have no respect on his name. Smalling was, I remember he used to duck man down. Like, he used to be able to cover, duck man down. He was on it.
He was on it, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, on the ball, maybe he wasn't as competent, you know what I mean? Like, he didn't have that range of passing, yeah? But Broski, like, he was
an athlete, though. He was an athlete.
And how much did we sell him for? I can't believe it, you know. Let me see how much he sold him. Roma signed Smalling. Bro, no way. 3 million euros. No. Actually, no, it wasn't. It was 15 million euros.
Still, it's light.
Bro.
Chelsea will get a steady 30 million for that. Chelsea will get
13.6 million. 13.6 million.
See? Other clubs would have got 30, 25, 30 million for him.
Exactly, bro. Do you know what I mean?
We're not doing enough. United, we just don't do enough, man. I'm just hoping anyway. Like I said, if we could get Zirkzee in, because Zirkzee, he's got his socks down like Grealish. He's moving a bit like Grealish a bit, you know.
Bro, 100%, man. When you see them man with the long socks, that's when you know they're ballers. You know what I'm saying?
They're ballers. And the way he carries the ball a bit is, I was thinking, right, is man them finally got their Grealish type of player coming through the doors? I think I'm excited about this one.
Yeah, man. I think for me, but you know what it is though? It's one of them where, you know what I mean? Like, do United, like, sensible silence, man. United just, they don't get it over the line, man. Do you know what I mean, bro?
You know what it is, though? Shout out to Ollie. Ollie got two sensible ones through the door that I was surprised, and that was Donny van der Beek and Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah.
Good money for them, for what they were.
For them, yeah.
Yeah, for what they were, you know, like, for their reputation at the time. Like, we paid like 40, 35 million for Donny.
Yeah,
paid about 40 for Bruno.
Yeah, that's where, like, you know, with Chelsea, yeah, as much as we will say they're bad, yeah, but I still want to see them future signings as well, man, that we can get in the next 2 years. But I don't know if they're looking to look at this academy. Maybe they're looking at this academy too much and thinking, yo, like, we believe in this academy. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's some ballers in the French. Now it's the time to attack the French league. We're looking at that guy, Desiree Doué. Have you heard about that kid?
Nah,
the French kid. Bro, go check up on him. Desiree, D-I-S, Desiree Doué, bro. Baller. Bro, go check up on him, yeah? That guy is apparently United are looking out for him. They made interesting. Both parties made initial contacts. He's in the Olympics. Yeah, he's in the Olympics squad. So in the summer, watch the Olympics football. You'll see this, brother. You know what I mean?
Check him out.
Who are you looking at left back? Theo Hernandez is a dream, but bro, did anybody watch that Georgia left back? Georgia. Did you watch the Georgia game? The left back was cold, you know.
Georgia, Turkey. I didn't see that.
Yeah, did you watch it, bro? Guys in the chat, yeah. Did anybody watch the Georgia left back? He was good, you know. I don't know who he plays for though. Who does he play for? Yeah, this one here, bro. I thought it was quality. Even the Turkish one was good, to be fair. But bro, he was going up and down. I was like, rah.
I didn't see him. I'm gonna have to watch some clips.
Yeah, man. Bro, he was decent, man. The Turkey one was more of a thingy. I watched Rennes a lot. Darius Dewey is standing. Yeah, big up, man. Also, the striker for Georgia was decent as well. He was what was it called? He plays for FC Metz. Bro, I'm telling you, the French league's got some talent there, man. But you don't know about it because it's like nobody watches the French league. You feel me? You know
yeah, that's what it is. They get away in the next minute. Madrid come in, everyone else, and then we're under pressure. We're just sweating.
Do you know what I mean, bro? So I don't know, man. We just need to see some things materialize, man. We need to see.
How are we going to use this Nice club as well, though? How are we going to use them to send some of our young talents out there?
I don't know, you know. It's a weird one.
Because all these other teams have got other clubs that they can send players to get experience, build up, get time. Because looking back at it, people like Palestri, Ahmed, Diallo, and that, it would have been good for them to go out to a French league when we did get them in early on and to play some good football, first team football, competitive football, and then say, cool, are we going to bring them back? Because we got to start really investing.
Yeah, this guy.
Who's that?
Yeah, go on. That was the guy that played up striker for yesterday for Georgia.
Georgia and them type of teams, they normally have some sly ballers as well, you know.
Yeah, 100%, man, 100%. Listen, you know what I've noticed here? Football is the what you call it? The teams with that you think they're shit, they're getting better. They're getting more talent because they're playing in Europe now. They're not playing in the Georgia League or wherever it is. They're now going to Europe, innit? So they're gonna get better, bro. So in that aspect, the gap is getting smaller. Yeah. I've never seen it so competitive in this Euros more than ever.
Yeah,
like, the gap is getting smaller and smaller, man.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
The game's changing. I keep telling man them the game's changing.
Yeah,
you gotta be fully on it, and also example to show you that is that if you look at for example Austria, and just the way they're able to set themselves up with a tactically announced coach, it closes the gap on the team that they shouldn't really be able to compete with. And it just shows you the importance of a good manager and a good system, because some of these managers are closing the gap even though they don't have the best of players. And then when you look at managers like, who's the Scottish manager? You see the issues.
Dead.
This is what I'm saying. And some people think, it's because they're Scotland and they're Germany. No, brother. Set the team up right. Yeah?
Yep.
Set the team up right. And you will see that you can close the gap.
Yep, 100%. But listen, people, we're going to wrap it up here. Guys, there's 370 likes. 850 of you are in here. So that means over 500 of you haven't liked the video. Guys, 500 people here haven't liked the video. So please smash the like button. All right, Musa, quickly, crep check, man. They want to see crep check. They want to see what's about there, man. Let them know what's going on. What's the best trainers that's there right now? Obviously, all is going to charity, people. All is going to charity. All right, big up to Strasbourg Steve, man. Big up, my bro. Last year I did a video about Georgian upcoming generation. They're an exciting team. Willie Sagnol is their manager. Oh, he's the he used to be the France right back, and I have them
Travis
second. Okay, who sent them through?
These Cactus. I don't know. It most probably be one of them rappers or something.
Okay, right.
Been sitting on these for a bit.
Come on.
And then there's one, what's her name? There's that female rapper. She was in Top Boy. She sent these through. I forgot her name.
Okay. Yo.
And then we just got
Big up, man. Like I said, bro, this is all for the people.
Some Yeezys.
The Yeezys, yeah. I'm not really a fan of Yeezys, I can't lie.
Same, I'm not really. I just keep it simple. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, it's all for charity people, man. So if you want to donate your trainers, let them know. Go down to Brixton. Where's it? Brixton? Whereabouts in Brixton?
You can come. Just check us out on Instagram, though. Resource CIC. Give me a message, and then we'll tell you how we can make it happen.
Yeah, definitely,
Resource
man. So
CIC.
make sure you check it out, people, man. Big cause, man. So yeah, man. Big up to everyone who's locked in today. Like I said, we're back tomorrow. Every day we're here, man. 10:30 around there, man. Make sure you check us out, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, the one today.
I'm hoping 7:00. I don't know if you're about. I'm trying to see if the man are about at 7:00.
Let's see.
In between the games. Are you where are you about?
I should be around. I should
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can gather the troops. You know what I'm saying? Because the Germany games are at 5. So I'm thinking 7:00 because the Scotland game's gonna be dead anyway, man. So it might not be dead.
You never know.
7:00. We'll hopefully gather the troops and that, you know what I'm saying? But
cool. If everyone's about, I'm about.
All right, say no more. I'll get the troops in, man. But yeah, man, people, love for coming on. Big Six as well. We're just going to do Big Six now. Head over to Big Six. Saeed TV sent you there. Spam the chat. Big Six. Saeed TV sent you there, man. We're out. Peace. Take care. Bye-bye. We're out.